So, hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. We are going to try to yet again beat this boss battle. This boss fight made me rage quit last time, so if you're wondering what happened with the previous Let's Play, I gave up in the middle of it. This has been a really tough fight. I am hoping to go ahead and beat this so that we can move on. Who knows if I actually will or not, so let's find out. I hit triangle, dadgummit. Okay. We were locked in. We were locked in. Let's go. Let's go.
He's tough with a capital T. You go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. Ms. Ruby's section of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slyton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of 71, earned Ms. Ruby a life sentence behind bars. While the gang and I enjoyed a few weeks in the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
So I remember the Panda King being a really big deal in Sly Cooper 3. And I always thought it was funny because I played these out of order when I was younger. And so I had to do the whole Panda King fight again in the third one. And I thought it was really interesting because you end up having to do it here, obviously, too. And I always thought it was really cool getting to see the...
Travel plans to China have all been worked out.
Getting to see the comparison right after the other. One after the other. I started with the second one first, did the second, the third, and then the first, which I know is a weird way to play these, but that's how I did it.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning the art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
So I'm trying to see what I remember of this, because I'm pretty sure I actually remember this level from when I played this one. I don't know if you go back to the exact same place in the third one, because I know you meet up with him in the third one again, but this is seeming very familiar to me. I was going to check... These older games do not have the ability to turn down the game audio, so I apologize again if this is super loud. I know I keep saying it over and over again, so if you've been watching the other videos, and especially like the VOD versions on YouTube, once I get OBS set up and officially like up and running, that won't be an issue, but until then I just ask that you bear with me, because I'm doing the best I can with the setup that I have right now. But yeah, I just ask for your patience on that. He's hitting little monkeys.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show! Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
Rocket came from that giant statue. You can bet the Panda King lit the fuse.
It's not funny, but it is.
Fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
No, I'm serious, guys. We gotta get serious. Why did it hang on the camera there so long? Alright. Again, I'm trying to remember if I'm remembering the third one or if I'm remembering this level, because this is very familiar. This is very familiar. I remember all the hills and the, that's what I'm remembering most about this, is actually the elevation of this. Ooh! I was checking to see if there were bottles, you know. When did I unlock that ability? Okay. That's new. Or not. And I'm just stupid. These guys are throwing little monkeys. Not very forgiving is this game, is it? And what's crazy too is that we're pretty far in this game too. Like, I think there's only 2 more levels. How did he hit me there? Because I swung the cane, and he still hit me anyway. What I was going to say, though, was that because we are close to the end of this, and we've done Resident Evil 4 a couple of times, especially if you're watching the VOD version of this, which you probably are, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, like which games you guys actually want to watch. Whether that's Fortnite, whether that's X-Defiant, whether that is a couple of different other options, too. Just let me know what you guys are wanting to see. And we'll see if we can make it happen. I thought I caught it in time. I apparently did not. That's okay, though. Oh, there's a lot of guards here. Pranked him. That's such a funny prank. You guys are okay though, right? Guys? Uh-oh. Right, so we have the safe for when we finally find all of the bottles. We're not too far off, but obviously we've got some more of the level to actually do, so it'll take a little bit longer. We're at 16 out of 30.
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's treasure keys. There's
I know
one
that,
over
Bentley.
there, but it's heavily guarded.
One key coming up.
I realize I always yawn in these, so I really apologize. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Riled him up there on accident. Well, that was a waste. So let's go ahead and grab the key. We can try to go ahead and get the bottles as well. Oh my gosh! That's alright. We got the key and some of the bottles. So what we need to do now is try to get the other bottles that are still around. And we can probably just follow one or two of the guards around until we find all of them. I really hope that they add the second and third game, because muscle memory tells me that I absolutely have to hit triangle and circle or square and knock them up in the air and pickpocket them and stuff like that. And so I'm really struggling with the fact that I don't do that right now. Because that is such a staple in especially in the second one, but the third one too. Like, you do a lot of stuff like that in the third one. Trying to get keys and trying to do stuff. A lot of people really did not like the pirate aspect of the second one, and I loved that part of the game. I would spend hours just sailing around and doing just that. Alright, so I see one bottle that's right there. I hope that wasn't all of my lives. Oh, good. I have literally one left. It makes me wonder if one of them is on the ground somewhere. I got seen. Great. Restart the whole freaking level. Hindsight's 2020. I do have the possibility with this to do the save states, and I have not been doing that, and I really, really should be doing save states. That's my bad. But if anything, it gives us the opportunity to take a look and see if we missed any bottles leading up to where we just were. So It's not a total loss, but it's definitely not as good as just probably making a save state and calling it a day. Alright, instead of looking for the bottle, let's just go ahead and take this guy out. Sorry, I have a client that I'm working with on a side project that I'm trying to work something out with and message them. So I apologize. Did I go this way last time? Oh, I guess I did. Ooh, that was close. I have not been looking for bottles. I'm supposed to be looking for bottles, and I totally just... How did he hit me? It, like, jumped up in the air. I don't know what I did differently there that I didn't do before. Sorry, I'm still trying to make sure the client is good with something I'm working on them with. So I wonder where this bottle is. It's crazy that you have to redo this too. Like, I've already opened this door. So again, I just wonder where this other bottle is. I really thought he got me before I could swing the cane. Oh, I didn't want to open this up just yet. I hope it doesn't make me go through it. Okay. So now I just wonder, I know that the one right here is still on the wall. There is one more somewhere. Oh. That's okay. We got all the bottles, so we should be good on that front. Let's go ahead and get this opened up, and we can move on with the first level of the Panda King.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. I got a real headache figuring this one out. Input 578. This just gets better and better. I'd always heard that one of your southern ancestors, Huckleberry Cooper, developed a technique to move while staying invisible. Hold down the circle button to turn invisible, then move around with the left analog stick.
Alright, so what does this do now? Oh, so he just stays invisible now. Wait, that can't be right. I'm going to be honest, I completely missed it, and it's probably something that I'm going to need in the future, and I'm not going to remember what it is, so there's that. I'm literally holding circle. What do you mean? Leave me alone, Mr. Ox. Gorilla? I don't know what those are actually. I think they're monkeys of some sort. Oh, here we go.
Nice job breaking into the Panda King's compound. I think I figured out a way to get to the top of that giant statue, but unfortunately it's obstructed by this reinforced ceiling hatch.
No problem. They seem to have plenty of firepower around here. I'll just have to find a few more treasure keys to get at it.
All right. Ooh. Not enough. So something else that I have been wanting to do is, I've been wanting to do and I want to wait until I get a better audience to do this, but I really want to do, the choose your own adventure games similar to like Until Dawn, Detroit Becoming Human. Like I want to do those games, but I want to wait until I have a, larger audience that can watch the things that happen in those. Until Dawn is one of my favorite games. It's definitely in my top 10.
Murray's all fired up to make the run for the key. While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim
This again.
and the square button to fire.
Right on.
This
I'll
again.
keep him covered.
But I really want to play things like Until Dawn and stuff like that. I want to play those on the channel for sure. Can I not zoom out?
Good shooting.
I remember those circle things with the fireworks on them from the third game.
Oh no. Bingo! I made it halfway.
It does not make me feel better that he's only halfway. He can't just go up the stairs right there? I mean, he's literally at the stairs. Murray, what are you doing, dude? Freaking first try, let's go. Let's go. I had the stupid roll. I thought I had the dive equipped. Equipped. I fell off. Fantastic. All right. Let's go.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on that.
Alright, so let's make sure that this room is cleared. It looks like it is. We should be good. I just got done playing Tomb Raider 1 and 2. I'm currently working through 3. I wouldn't mind doing Tomb Raider 1 and 2 on stream. Like I said, I know I just played it, but I think it would be pretty fun to do that on stream. The only thing is I probably would not play 3. I have barely ever played 3, and I'm having trouble playing through as it is right now. I can play 1 really well. Like, I know where everything is, I know all the puzzles, I can beat it very quickly. Relatively quickly. But 2, I'm not as good at, but I could definitely make it work for a stream. 3 is just, I'm not experienced enough in 3. I'd have to have a guide up in some parts and whatnot, because it's just so difficult. I don't want to put y'all through that, and I don't want to also do that at the same time, so 3 is probably a no-go. But something else that I'm playing through right now is Metal Gear Solid 1, the PS1 version of it. I've always wanted to play the Twin Snakes version of it, but I don't have that. I was hoping to possibly do an emulator, but just like OBS, I have Dolphin downloaded, but it's not working. So I need to wait until I actually get... That was so close. I need to wait until I get OBS and stuff like that, and that's probably going to mean that I need to get an... That's probably going to mean that I need to get like a mini PC, or at least a PC of some sort, and so with that being said, we may have to stick to just bog standard PS4 games for now. I don't want to drag my PS5 all the way in here, plus I don't have the dongle to use my camera. They gave one away for free to a lot of people, and I applied for one, and then they never sent it to me, and they said because I've already applied for one, I'm trying to just get another one extra, and that's... it's a whole freaking thing. It's stupid. How do I get up there to this guy? I know it has something to do with these firework things. Oh, we're above the guy. Alright, so that's how you do that. Cool. I may not actually do all of Panda King tonight. I may do like half of it and call it a stream. I'm pretty tired, and I don't know who all actually watches the VOD, or if you're watching the VOD version. I host a podcast as well on my channel, and I have not done an episode of the podcast in almost a month, and I need to finish the season that I'm working on. I told myself if I would get to 10 episodes, I would see if I wanted to do this more. I enjoy streaming. I'm finding out that I enjoy streaming a little bit more than just doing the podcast, because there's a visual element as well as a speaking element to it, and It's not that I don't enjoy doing the podcast, is that I'm trying to find time to do the podcast. But yeah, I want to finish that and actually do that, so I may have to... Plus, I'm really tired for some reason. It forced me to yawn. I know I yawn a lot in these. It's either because I do it early in the morning or because I do them late at night. So it's only one or the other. But yeah, I want to do another episode of the podcast sometime soon. I need the max win. I need it now. I need the max win. Yeah, I told the Chance, I told the team that because you know Ellen goes live on TikTok, and of course Tiffany always tries to track them down and whatnot, and tries to see when she's on live. And so I said, I'm not telling you what I'm live on. I said, but I'm actually live right now. It's y'all's job to A, find my account, and B, you have to find where I'm live. I'm either like a really good super sleuth, or I think of easy ways to do stuff like that, because the first thing that I do, I know for a fact Ellen will find me, because she's the only one that also responded too. But the first thing I do when someone is like, oh, I have a certain channel, like, I'm going to track that channel down and try to find it. And I feel like she's the same way. I just fell off the ledge again. I need to get better about doing save states. I know I said that earlier because I am in the exact same situation. And Chance, you can't give her any hints or anything, or the rest of the team any hints too. It's part of my social experiment, too, to see who all can actually have the know-how to find someone's social channels. I'm kind of past the trying to hide these channels and whatnot, because I'm not going to grow unless people actually find them. I don't want to make it easy on people, though. Like, I want them to actually... tell them happy hunting. But I want them to actually find the channel and like put in the legwork to see if anyone can actually find it or not. Ooh, that was close. It's different with Ellen on TikTok because like it just comes up with all her friends and stuff like that she's live. And I know that once you follow me, like, it does show up, but, again, I want to know people who are actually, like, trying to adamantly find it. And if they can adamantly find it. I didn't catch those before. Ooh, what did you get? And how did the dinner go? Why didn't he grab onto the pole? Okay. Yeah, it was actually interesting finally getting to meet him today. Ooh, I bet the lobster mac and cheese was really good. For those of you that don't know, Chance is my best friend. He currently works at the same property that I do in our job that we work in. So that's why if you're ever watching the stream and you see his name come up and we're talking about stuff, it's because we literally just saw each other a couple hours ago. How do I get up there? I guess I worked my way around if I had to guess. Yeah. Alright, we still have 10 more bottles to find. I missed that horribly. Are you and everybody playing Crazy 8's Chance? I feel like with Quetta being there, it's about to get wild as far as like the stuff that's concerned, because we're definitely gonna have to play Crazy 8's with you being gone. We'll have to schedule it on Teams. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, there's two enemies. Oh, I remember this.
Some kind of huge gunpowder production plant. Judging by the scale, the Panda King must be making tons of explosives.
Okay, so here is the safe. Alright, so there's 2 more bottles somewhere. If I had to guess that they're going to be down here in the bottom, or they're down here with this enemy. Yep. Let's go. I was going to say, I think this is the end of the level too, so it's got to be somewhere close by. Alright, let's do the safe.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. It was a challenge, but this vault's combination has got to be 667.
Ooh, I was close. Super Cooper.
Incredible! I never would have
It's the
thought
one thing
this
that I
was
don't like about
possible.
streaming through the PlayStation Network is that it blocks off half of the screen when you get a trophy or a notification or something.
From now on, you should be able to pop right out of those bottomless pits you keep falling into, and you won't even lose a lucky charm.
Oh, that's a good power-up. Alright. Oh my gosh, we could too. We could actually do that. I don't know if I'll be able to do tonight. I was saying earlier in the stream that I really need to do an episode of the podcast because it's been almost a month since I've uploaded. And I need to at least do one more episode so that I can finish out the season. But yes, I am all for us doing red versus blue. Or, sorry, blue versus red. But yeah, please don't try to film an episode before I move. Well, you know, the season's only 10 episodes long, so episode 10 has to be really good for the season finale, so we'll definitely have to talk about that. And if there's a way to do it. I don't know, we could possibly do something on Teams or maybe Zoom or something like that and do screen capture. I'm not sure, though. I want to try to do some research first and see what our options are to be able to both have us on screen at the same time. Because, again, I've got the whole studio setup thing here, but it's only for one person, so we would have to figure out a way to get that set up. Oh, that was everything for this part. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I only did 3 levels. That's all I needed. For now, I'm sure it'll open up a little bit more. That was a lot of coins.
I'd calculated the trajectory of these rockets and
So 4 more levels.
I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
Alright. So like I said, I'll probably cap this off at an hour, and we'll do a hour play. And then I will more than likely film an episode of the podcast and have that up, and then we will probably be done for the night. Oh, it's another one of these stupid freaking floating cart things. I hate these things.
This vehicle is identical to the one you...
Shut up, Bentley. Alright, friend, thanks for stopping by. At least the Panda King is polite. I hate these parts because you get really far in them and then all of a sudden you're really not far in them at all. You gotta restart the whole thing over again. And the range that the gun shoots is super tiny, too. So you've basically got to be right up on something to shoot it. And when you get in these little situations like this where there's multiple enemies on the screen at one time, you can't like do both at the same time. So you kind of have to pick and choose what you're doing and where you're going. And these coins go away so fast, too. Sorry again if this is super loud. Once we're able to do OBS, it won't be like this every time, but until then, just be patient with me, please. For the love of everything, can I please get a checkpoint or something? All right. All right, so like I said, I am going to wrap up right there. We are nearing the end of Sly Cooper, Thievius Raccoonus, actually. So we only have, I think, 3 more levels to do here with Panda King, and then we've got to do the entire Clockwork thing. So we're almost done. But if you're enjoying this and you're watching the VOD version, thank you for watching. I am going to try to work out a schedule to where I can actually say when I'm going live so that maybe people can be involved in it. I'm going to try to advertise this a little bit better. I know I'm advertising the podcast, and I'm hoping that doing that also will bring people over here. But with that being said, thanks for watching. If there are any games that you would be interested in, like I know that Chance said he wanted to do Fortnite. Now, Fortnite's obviously a very easy one to do that a lot of people really enjoy watching. Let me know. Like I said, I want to do some of the choose-your-own-adventure games like Until Dawn and Man of Medan and all those other ones, Detroit Becoming Human, Life is Strange, all of those other games. But with that being said, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.